What's up, everybody? So, first of all, thank you for all the love I'm getting for the last two videos about the combos with Brave Synchron post DUNE. I've got a lot of amazing support from all of you, and I'm glad you're liking the videos, and so I'll continue spreading information about this deck. And so I figured, why don't we talk about the next list and some siding patterns, because that's some thing that you get once you get advanced with the deck. So the list is pretty simple. I'm playing 2-2-2-2 for every synchron except assault, and the reason why I'm playing only one assault and two stardust, for example, is because um, first of all, you need to minimize the number of tuners that you have in hand that do nothing by themselves, like for example Assault and Revolution and Jet. They do nothing on their own, they're not a one card combo. Stardust, usually you need to dump one, so two of is necessary. Um, it's got more synergy with your non-tuner extenders, so for example like your Souls, your Duskwalker, and so on. And so that's the current perfect ratio for me. If you're playing the Tangus instead of these cards, then you would want to up the count of Revolution Synchrons, because Tangus like only combo well with Revolution and Overtake. But since I'm not on that stuff, I don't think that's optimal. I prefer still the supply package. So that's the reason why the, um, the synchro names count is like that. Fenrir is mandatory in every deck. It's like, yeah, the strongest card in the format. And Kurikara is a one-off for a small word. You might notice I'm not playing Call by the Grave because there's no need to. You can play through Draw, Shifter, and all that garbage like with your engine. And Call by the Grave, first of all, it's just useful if you're going first, because there is no deck right now that um, does stuff in a graveyard that you have to respond on your turn. It's only branded, but even then, I mean, it's not like a Call by the Grave is saving you. So I prefer not to play that for that reason, and because I you would push through interruptions with your own stuff. Um, so what else? Droll, I think, is very strong, especially against Vanadium, but a lot of decks right now lose to Droll. Ash is like a no-brainer, is just very good, and it's helping your deck to push through one less interruption, and the rest of the engine should take care of all of the rest. Unless it's again branded and you just insta win, but that's not the purpose of Ash, and that's not the purpose of Troll either. Small World is just replacing tuning, and it's more flexible because you can grab your Enchantress, then that's huge. And that's it for a main deck. For the extra deck, I have um, pretty much the same extra deck I'm always playing. That this was a dragster, but now I think it's strong to have an immediate answer to anything with just the Brave token and Revolution in hand. So having Moonlight Brecros or Moonlight Dragon is very strong. I'm back on Crystal Wing because again, Moonlight Dragon and then Revolution Mill get back, and then you have Crystal Wing. Also helps you push through tower monsters. So like that's it. Then we have of course the Synchro 12 package. And so you might see I'm not playing Librarian, and I think it's not needed anymore if you're playing the lines I'm showing in the last videos. Um, if you don't want to go for the Calamity route, and so you still have this and this slots free, then sure, go ahead, play Librarian. I don't think you need Librarian in the hand loop version either. Yeah, what's the point? You're hand looping 5, why do you need Librarian? And the other thing I got from the extra deck is Psychic Riser. I would really like to find a place for him and for Shooting Riser. I would really love to find a place for them, but currently I don't think any of these is cuttable, so that's it. And in a side deck, Nibiru is very strong, especially as combo decks, and now you also have the other synergy of Normal Summon Jet and make Crimson Dragon with Nibiru, which is so cute. And then we have the Bestials, the books. The books are mainly for Kashtira and Pearly. Yeah, I think book is very strong. You have Thrust, which is insane in this deck. You just grab rights and just it's a board breaker that also gets your engine started. And if if you already have right, you just grab whatever else you want. Talents, like because you're running to Thrust, Duster evenly, and this is the spice of the list because it wouldn't be me if I didn't make room for a spice slot in my list. So Kelbeck is very good as a hand trap against the mirror. It's very good against Pearly because you cut one body from them. I mean, it's not super good against Pearly, but it's decent enough in my opinion. Then you have Branded, which Branded fusion them to, and then you summon Kalbeck, which is also another body that you will need to synchro climb. So whenever level 4 hand trap like Kalbeck that also places itself on the field is useful, you should consider it for this deck because the level is just too convenient. I was looking at just random stuff that I'm not saying right now because then you would click off the video and my average view time would drop. So I'm not I'm not showcasing them right now. Yeah, I think Callback overall is a good one-off. It's also cool to dump if you have, for example, a right and they forced you to go first, and you just dump Callback to get access to your synchron names if you didn't have to. So yeah, that's my secret spot, and nobody is expecting it because it's limited. Yeah. Siding patterns. When you go first, it's like this easy. When you go first per side, that's all. You just keep all of this, and you can control for books if the matchup is good for books. You can cut Yashes for the Bestials, but mainly you replace Karikara for your talents, and then you replace the hand traps for the best hand traps of the matchup. When you go second, it's a bit different. So first of all, you replace the hand traps with the ones most useful. Like that's the first thing you're gonna do. Then you can cut. I mean, Kurekara if it's not useful, of course you take it out. Then we want to cut one small over, one synchro overtake, and this. These are the other slots you wanna take out if you want more non-engine. If you're siding all the Bestials, you can consider taking out Fenrir. It depends on the matchup, because for example, if you're playing against, I don't know, Mathmech, Fenrir doesn't do too much. I'd rather have a Bestial and Cowlback to bounce back the circular in hand. So yeah, usually that's how you do it. If you want even more slots, you can cut this for. So all of this could be your non-engine when you go second post side. So for example, let's say we want to put all the non-engine we can. So Korikara stays, and we want, for example, the Bestials, Kalbeck, Nibiru, this. Oh, yeah, forgot to mention, but Thrust is basically, unless you're playing an FTK deck, like, I don't know, Vanadium, Thrust is the first thing that goes inside your main deck post side, because that's just so good when you know you're going second. So for example, like, this could be a good lineup, going second against, I don't know, some matchup you want a lot of non-edgy. Like for example, like this. If you're playing against Vanadium, still need one card, so we can. Against Vanadium, I think Elbeck is not that useful. Wait. Sorry. Yeah, we need one more, so we could just make a random book or just keep Kurikara out. Yeah. For example, this. You can very well go ahead with this iteration and you're gonna be fine because you're drawing 6 and you have thrust to make up for consistency. That also is a ball breaker. So this is what your deck could look like post side. Like all of this is like, yeah, 8, 16, 17, 18, and then you have your small words, which is your 19th and 20th. Going second cards because you grab Kurikara. So that's it also for the siding patterns, and it's gonna vary a lot throughout the format, so I will not go through too much in depth into this. But the idea was that those are the cards you want to cut going first and going second. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Good luck with the deck on DB, on your locals, regionals when they come back. So good luck with everything and see you in the next video. Bye!